Sometimes you got to take a step back in order to move forward. It's how we learn from our mistakes as human beings. That's how you learn as a content creator. You'll sit back and say, okay, this is what's hurting my channel. This is what's causing stagnation in my life. What can I do starting today that's going to help propel me forward? Taking a step back is looking at the grander picture, how they say the grand scheme of things, right? And realizing what's not working and taking that process out in order to add another process that's going to move you forward. When I first started this YouTube channel, animation reviews and poetry, and when I realized that I wanted to start doing vlogs, I had to watch other content creators and see how they go about doing things. So in today's video, I want to talk about taking a step back so that you can move forward. When I first realized I wanted to start doing daily vlogs, I had to start watching YouTubers much like Casey Neistat, who would go out and about in public and vlog his life, you know what I mean, on a daily basis. Talk about things, of course, camera equipment, family life, life advice, motivation. And he would go about New York City on a daily basis and talk to this DSLR camera. And people in the neighborhood got to know him because of that. Now, the issue I had was, what held me back was the fact that I was camera shy and I was people shy. Meaning I would go out in the public and I'd be like, there's people out here, you know, with their kids, walking their dogs, with their spouses. I'll try another day, right? I'll try some other time. What I've come to learn is, and this can relate to content creation or it can relate to your personal life. Life isn't perfect. You have to create that perfect moment. You have to create that opportune moment that's going to make you shine. So whether people are watching, whether they're gawking, they're staring, asking questions, you still have to create content. And that's something I had to learn. Now, if you're someone who wants to go about content creation or start your content creation journey today, the only advice I could give you is just press record. You know what I mean? Practice, 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 practice. If you struggle with, speaking on camera, you're going to say a lot of ums, ahs, ands. And in order to iron out those kinks, you just have to get on camera, press record, and just try and try and try until you get it right. I mentioned this in the previous video. I was watching a motivational video by a motivational speaker, Les Brown. And he said, anything worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right. And the same relates to how to go about content creation. Sometimes you got to take a step back and realize, okay, this is what I'm doing wrong. This is what I'm saying wrong. This is what I want to say. This is what the subject and the topic of the video is about, in order to go about it the right way. And sometimes you got to take a couple of days off, you know what I mean, to rest your mind, rest your body, and really do your research on the topic you want to talk about. That's all part of the taking a step back process, because if you just go at this content creation journey with no research, if you go at it without a fully rested mind or body, it's going to take a toll on you. It's going to be taxing. It's going to be frustrating, and you're not going to want to do it. So take a step back when you need to, right? Not just when it comes to content creation, when it comes to life in general. If you feel like you're overwhelmed from work or life, you know what I mean, in general, just take a step back, you know what I mean? Even on the path of chasing your dreams, you got to take a step back sometimes. Rest your mind, rest your body, and just take a couple of days of break. Do you stop? No, absolutely. You know, there have been times where I haven't uploaded a video a week at a time, you know what I mean? And that's on days where I wanted to be the most consistent, whether it was because I wasn't feeling well, or my kids or my wife wasn't feeling well, or I had a lot of errands to run, you know what I mean? Sometimes I had to take a step back, and allowing yourself a healthy break can really be more conducive, more productive on this journey of life. all in all, get yourself a healthy break when you need to. You know what I mean? Get yourself a healthy break when you need to. Take a step back and say, hey, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is something I'm serious about. Tell yourself, okay, this is something I want to do, but I got to take a step back and say, okay, this isn't working. I want to try something new. You know what I mean? So sometimes that comes with doing your research. Sometimes that comes with taking a break. Sometimes that comes with saying to yourself, okay, I'm going to remove this process. I'm going to stop doing, for example, podcasts like YouTube videos. If you want to switch it up, if you want to do outdoor vlogs, if you want to do daily vlogs, if you want to do get ready with me videos, sometimes you just got to take a step back and say, okay, I'm going to get different equipment. Especially if you want to pivot on your YouTube channel, or if you want to pivot in life in general. Like, there's been so many people who pivoted directions when it came to their career choices. Like, they got a degree in business, right? They got a degree in business and said, okay, I want to go into the medical field. Or people who got the degree in medical and they wanted to go into the law field. Sometimes you have to do that. If something isn't working for you and you've tried, hold on, let me adjust the camera. You tried, or you feel like this isn't a fit for you, take a step back. You know what I mean? It's going to help you see the grander picture and say, okay, can I really see myself doing this for the rest of my life? Can I really see myself on this career path for the rest of my life? Or is this one thing that I'm very interested in the right choice for me? Sometimes it all works out, but it's all about a matter of taking a step back so that you can move forward. Anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for rocking with me. I didn't want to make this video too long. Me and my wife and my kids, we got a lot of stuff to do today. So I just wanted to really touch on topic and basis on this video. So I wanted to talk about taking a step back so you can move forward, and encouraging you, if you need to take a healthy break, if you want to try something new, don't be afraid to try something new in order to grow. I love you guys. I thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. Peace.